Hey everybody, welcome back to Mercy's Virtual Craft Camp. Today we are going to be making magnetic mason jar lid photo frames. So all you'll need is the top to a mason jar. You'll need the ring part and the flat metal part. You don't need the mason jar. You'll need a glue stick and a hot glue gun. And then you will also need some type of magnet. I just had this magnet on my fridge that I wasn't really using. It was just kind of on the fridge, but I'm gonna repurpose it for the back of my picture frame, and then just any picture that you would like. I'm also going to use a pen to kind of trace before I cut. So you'll need a pen and scissors as well. So I'm gonna use this picture of my son and his papa, and I'm gonna take this part of the mason jar and I'm gonna put it over what I want to be in the frame. And I'm just gonna make sure that's exactly where I want it. Looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and trace it. And I'm gonna cut it out. And make sure I cut to get all of the ink marks off. Okay, you should just have a nice little circle. And make sure it's round. Okay, and that will be discarded. And the way that you're going to do this gets glued on to this, and then this whole thing is going to get glued on to this. And it's gonna sit nicely in there. What I want you to make sure of is that on the back part, it's actually gonna be the white that comes through, because that's nice and flush, and so your magnet's gonna be able to stick to it better. So you're gluing your picture onto the metal part of it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my hot glue gun, and be careful when you're using hot glue gun because it's hot and I don't want you to burn yourself. And if you don't feel comfortable, I would ask a parent or guardian to help you out a little bit. And if you don't have hot glue, you could try other glues. The hot glue just tends to work really well. And I just did the edges because the middle is sunk in a little bit, so I know that the glue wouldn't touch it anyway. I'm just gonna push all around the edges just to make sure that it's sticking nicely. Okay. And then I'm going to glue the inside ring. I can get all those strings off a little later. And this is just gonna slide right in here. And pull off all that excess hot glue if you have any strings. Okay, so a boy and his papa riding on the tractor. And then, like I said, you can buy magnets from the store. I haven't got out because we are in quarantine. And I know stores are opening and you can do some curbside pickup as well, but you can use a magnet that you already have had on the fridge that you want to give a little new life to. So I'm going to go ahead and glue the front of this. Okay. And I'm going to stick it on the back. I'm not going to push too hard this way. I'm going to push from this side. All right, and as soon as that dries, you can go ahead and stick that on your refrigerator, and you've got a super cute photo frame mason jar lid that's magnetic, and you can stick it on the fridge. All right, have fun with this. I've got some more pictures that I'm going to do a little bit later. But anyway, as many lids as you have, go ahead and use them. Mason jars are awesome because you can use the jar for all kinds of activities. Like we just used the jar to make the Mod Podge vases. So you could definitely have used a mason jar for that. All right, thanks for joining me today.